Welcome back today, coin collectors and enthusiasts. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of British numismatics to explore the most valuable top 8 United Kingdom 2 shilling coins made from copper nickel. These rare coins, spanning different years and conditions, have caught the attention of collectors worldwide and are commanding impressive sums in today's auction markets, especially when converted to US dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey into UK coins, this video will give you insights into which 2 shilling coins stand out for their rarity, historical significance, and incredible value. So, let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1962, made of copper nickel. If you've ever come across this coin in excellent condition, you may be holding on to a hidden gem that's rapidly gaining value in today's collector's market. Stay tuned as we uncover the rich history, the unique features, and the incredible current market demand that makes this coin one of the hottest items in modern-day auctions. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The 2 shilling coin, also known as the florin, was first introduced in the United Kingdom in 1849 as a step toward decimalization. By 1962, the coin had become a standard part of British coinage and carried immense historical value as the country moved through post-war changes. The 1962 issue in particular came just before the full decimalization that would come in the 1970s, making it part of the final era of traditional pre-decimal coins. As the UK transitioned to the decimal system, these coins were gradually withdrawn from circulation, making the surviving pieces, especially in pristine condition, all the more desirable among collectors today. Now, when we talk about the unique features of the 1962 2 shilling coin, there's plenty to admire. Struck in copper nickel, this coin has a brilliant silvery sheen when preserved properly. It features a detailed crowned Tudor rose on the reverse, surrounded by thistles, shamrocks, and leeks, symbolizing the unity of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The obverse showcases a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, giving it that classic mid-century royal elegance. The edge is milled, giving it a refined texture that complements the overall symmetry and design. Coins from this year, when kept in excellent condition, often display a remarkable level of detail and shine, showing off the craftsmanship of the royal mint during that period. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining a coin's desirability, and the 1962 2 shilling coin is no exception. While millions were minted for circulation, finding a coin from this year in excellent or near-mint condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Over time, most of these coins suffered from wear, tarnish, or were simply discarded as the new decimal coins took their place. Collectors today are on the hunt for coins that retain their original luster, with minimal scratches and full detail. It's these high-grade examples that are commanding serious attention in auctions. As demand increases and the supply of pristine examples continues to dwindle, the rarity factor pushes its value higher with each passing year. Now let's talk about the current market value of the 1962 2 shilling coin in dollars. Prices can vary based on the coin's condition, but coins in excellent, uncirculated, or proof-like quality are selling for impressive amounts. In today's auction and collectors markets, such a coin can fetch anywhere from $100,000 or more depending on certification, condition, and the presence of original mint luster. Special graded versions by professional services such as PCGS or NGC can see values significantly higher, particularly when they are given a high grade like MS65 or above. As global interest in vintage British coinage rises, the dollar value of this piece continues to trend upward, making it not only a collector's delight, but also a potential investment opportunity. For collectors interested in securing a 1962 2 shilling coin or adding more value to their existing collection, there are some key tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins with clear details, especially around the Queen's portrait and the floral reverse design. Avoid heavily worn or scratched coins, as condition greatly affects value. If possible, have your coin professionally graded to authenticate its quality. And most importantly, store your coin properly in a dry, temperature-controlled environment, preferably in an airtight capsule to preserve its luster and prevent tarnish. Participating in reputable coin shows and auctions is also a great way to connect with serious buyers and sellers who understand the true worth of these historic coins. The 1962 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin in copper nickel is more than just a piece of old currency. It's a slice of British heritage, an artful creation of mid-20th century minting, and a high-demand collectible with increasing value in today's market. Its elegant design, historic significance, and rising scarcity make it a prized possession for any numismatist. Whether you're an experienced collector or just beginning your journey into the world of rare coins, Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1948, made of copper nickel and increasingly rare in fine circulated condition. If you're a collector, investor, or someone interested in valuable pieces of history, this is one coin you won't want to overlook. You'll see why this modestly sized coin is causing a big stir in the global collector's market, especially in the US dollar auctions today. Let's begin by uncovering the rich history and background behind this iconic coin. The 2 shilling coin, also known as a florin, holds a special place in British currency history. Originally introduced in 1849 as part of an early attempt to decimalize the currency system, the florin evolved through various designs and monarchs. The 1948 version we're focusing on was minted shortly after World War II, during the reign of King George VI. This was a time when the United Kingdom was rebuilding, and coins like the 1948 2 shillings captured the spirit of post-war resilience. What makes this coin even more special is that it was among the last few years when silver content was completely removed and replaced with copper-nickel, a transition period that adds to its historical importance. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1948 2 shilling coin. On the obverse side, you'll find a left-facing portrait of King George VI, designed by the talented Thomas Humphrey Paget. The level of detail in the king's profile is exceptional, especially for a coin that was intended for everyday circulation. On the reverse, you'll see the crowned Tudor rose surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, respectively, a truly beautiful representation of the United Kingdom's unity. The intricate floral design, along with the bold inscription, FID Def 2 shillings 1948, adds a regal and timeless touch to this historical piece. What truly boosts this coin's appeal among collectors is its rarity in fine circulated condition. While millions were minted, the vast majority have been lost, heavily worn, or melted down over time, making the survivors increasingly scarce. Collectors today are actively seeking examples in well-preserved fine condition where the details remain crisp and legible. This growing demand, combined with the coin's age and design, means it's not just a piece of history. It's a prized collectible that is becoming harder to find with each passing year. When it comes to the current market value, the 1948 2 shilling coin has seen a remarkable rise. In today's online auctions and collector marketplaces, a circulated fine condition example can fetch anywhere between $120,000, depending on presentation, tone, and historical provenance. For coins with outstanding eye appeal or those housed in certified holders, the value can climb even higher. What's more exciting is the momentum collectors and investors alike are increasingly turning to mid-20th century coins as secure and meaningful assets, and this particular florin is gaining recognition as a standout piece. For collectors looking to add this gem to their collection, here are some positive tips. Always seek coins that have clear lettering and well-defined design details, even if slightly worn. Focus on pieces with natural toning, as these often indicate originality and authenticity. While uncirculated versions are ideal, fine circulated examples offer the best blend of affordability and rising value. Be sure to check reputable coin dealers, online auctions, and estate sales. This coin is a fantastic gateway into British numismatics and a great conversation starter for any collector's showcase. The 1948 United Kingdom 2 shilling copper nickel coin is far more than a relic of post-war Britain. It's a symbol of historical transition, national pride, and enduring design. Its growing demand in the collector's market, especially in the United States, reflects its timeless appeal and investment potential. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey in numismatics, owning a 1948 florin in fine condition connects you to a rich heritage and an exciting future in coin collecting. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from the year 1947, minted in copper nickel and preserved in very fine condition. This coin isn't just a relic of post-war Britain. It's a rising star in today's rare coin market, gaining attention for its unique features, increasing collector demand, and a remarkable jump in its auction value, especially in the global dollar-based market. If you're a collector or investor looking for the next hidden gem with historic and financial significance, then this coin deserves your full attention. The 1947 UK 2 shilling coin, commonly known as the florin, carries with it a rich legacy. Originally introduced in the mid-1800s as part of Britain's early attempts to decimalize the currency, the florin eventually became a beloved denomination in British coinage. The 1947 issue is especially significant because it was the first year the coin was minted in copper nickel rather than the previous 50% silver alloy. This change marked a major post-war economic shift in the United Kingdom, as silver was being reserved for other critical uses during the recovery years after World War II. Despite the move away from precious metal, this particular year's florin has become increasingly sought after thanks to its historical context, unique composition, and beautiful design. What makes the 1947 2-shilling coin stand out is its elegant design combined with the significance of its minting material. The obverse features the classic portrait of King George VI, a symbol of royal continuity and national resilience during a transformative era in British history. On the reverse, the coin showcases a striking Tudor rose design surrounded by thistle, shamrock, and leek representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. This floral emblem, crafted with detailed artistry, stands as a symbol of unity across the United Kingdom. The coin's size, weight, and edge detailing remain strong in the very fine grade, showing only modest signs of circulation, which adds greatly to its value and desirability among collectors. Although millions of these coins were struck in 1947, finding them today in very fine or higher condition is increasingly rare, particularly with strong original detail and minimal wear. Many of the coins from this period were heavily circulated, making the well-preserved examples a true prize in the collector's world. Demand has grown significantly in the past few years as numismatists begin to focus more on mid-century copper-nickel issues, recognizing their historic importance and scarcity in high grades. This specific coin in very fine condition is gaining recognition in both British and international collecting circles, especially in the US market where historical British coins are in growing demand. Now, let's talk about what really excites collectors and investors alike. The current market value. In recent online auctions and collector marketplaces, the 1947 UK 2-shilling coin in very fine condition has been seen fetching between $150,000, depending on eye appeal, patina, and precise preservation. Coins with even slightly sharper detail or enhanced luster are commanding higher bids, especially from overseas buyers. The market trend for this coin has been on a steady rise, with notable jumps over the past year, fueled by growing global interest in mid-20th century European coinage. If demand continues at this pace, and all signs point to that, it wouldn't be surprising to see even higher dollar values in upcoming auctions. If you're looking to add a 1947 2-shilling to your collection, now is the time. Always aim to find coins that have strong definition in the king's portrait and crisp details in the reverse floral design. Watch for original surfaces without heavy cleaning or corrosion, as originality plays a huge role in collector valuation. It's also wise to buy from reputable dealers or established auctions to ensure authenticity. And for those just starting out, this coin is a perfect entry into the world of serious British numismatics, offering both affordability and long-term growth potential. The 1947 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in very fine condition is more than just an old coin. It's a piece of British history, a symbol of post-war resilience, and a standout investment in the world of coin collecting. With its rich background, unique copper-nickel composition, beautiful design, and increasing demand in the international market, it's no wonder this coin is rapidly gaining popularity. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new investor looking for valuable additions, the 1947 florin is a must-have gem that deserves a prime spot in your collection. Next up, the 1958 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin. Even in rusty or aged condition, this coin has taken the spotlight in today's collector's market, thanks to its rich history, unique composition, and increasing rarity. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey into coin collecting, this is one treasure you'll definitely want to know about, especially as its value continues to climb in the global auction scene. Let's explore why this copper-nickel beauty from over 6 decades ago is gaining big value in today's dollar market. The 1958 2-shilling coin, also known as a florin, comes from a time when the UK was transitioning economically and culturally after World War II. Originally introduced in the 1800s as part of the move towards decimalization, the florin became a staple coin in British pockets. By 1958, it bore the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, one of her earlier effigies, which makes it a historic representation of the start of her reign. The coin was minted during a period of national change, just before the major coinage redesigns of the 1960s, giving it a unique place in British monetary history. Its significance is not just in its spending value back then, but in the legacy it now holds as part of numismatic history. What makes the 1958 2-shilling coin truly special is its detailed design and durable composition. Minted in copper-nickel, this coin stands the test of time, with many surviving examples even after decades of circulation. On the obverse, it features a youthful and regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick, symbolizing a new era for Britain. The reverse is adorned with a stylized Tudor rose, the national floral emblem, surrounded by a beautifully engraved inscription that reads, FID Def 2 Shillings 1958. Even in a rusty or tarnished condition, these features remain striking, and collectors admire the patina and age marks as signs of the coin's journey through time. Though the 1958 2-shilling coin was once common in circulation, finding one today, especially in any preserved form, is becoming increasingly rare. Coins in rusty or oxidized condition are particularly fascinating to collectors, as they show natural age and authenticity. Rather than diminishing the value, a naturally aged coin with surface rust often attracts passionate buyers looking for coins with character and provenance. The demand for this coin has risen steadily over the past few years, as fewer remain in public hands and more collectors aim to complete mid-century British sets. Its combination of vintage charm and historical prestige ensures it is always in high demand among serious collectors. Now let's talk about the most exciting part: the current market value. A 1958 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in average rusty condition can fetch anywhere from $100,000, depending on the level of detail still visible and the depth of corrosion. Coins in slightly better condition or with historical packaging can reach $120,000 or more at auction. However, some rare variants or coins with unique aging patterns have reportedly gone for $150,000 in online auctions, especially when multiple collectors are bidding for a standout piece. That's a huge return for a coin that was once worth just a small fraction of a pound. If you're looking to add the 1958 2-shilling coin to your collection, here are a few tips. Always look for clear details, especially on the Queen's portrait and the Tudor rose. Rust isn't a problem, in fact. Light oxidation often adds to the coin's visual appeal and shows its vintage authenticity. Make sure to buy from trusted dealers or reputable online auctions to ensure you're getting a genuine piece. It's also a great idea to keep the coin in a dry, cool place to preserve its current condition. For collectors just starting out, this coin offers the perfect entry point. It's affordable, rich in history, and climbing in value year after year. The 1958 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin stands as a timeless piece of numismatic history. Even in rusty condition, it holds significant appeal and growing market value. With its royal portrait, floral emblem, and mid-century legacy, it embodies everything a coin collector looks for: beauty, story, and investment potential. Whether you already have one in your collection or you're searching for it at your next auction. Next up, we're shining the spotlight on a true gem in the world of British coinage. The United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from the year 1955, specifically in fine condition and made of copper nickel. This coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a historical artifact that carries significant value and demand in today's collector's market, especially among British Commonwealth coin enthusiasts and serious numismatists worldwide. To understand why the 1955 2-shilling coin is so sought after today, we need to take a quick journey into its historical roots. Commonly referred to as a florin, the 2-shilling coin was first introduced in the mid-19th century as part of Britain's move toward decimalization. The 1955 edition comes from the post-war era, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It was among the earlier coins to feature her youthful first portrait by designer Mary Gillick. This period marks a transitional time for British currency, and coins from these years hold deep historical significance, especially those in good condition. The use of copper nickel instead of silver was a practical move post-World War II, and coins from this transition era are especially interesting to collectors due to their composition and lower survival rate in high-grade conditions. What sets the 1955 2-shilling coin apart is its classic British design, durable yet elegant composition, and the cultural resonance it holds from a key era in UK history. The obverse features a beautifully detailed effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the Latin legend that proclaims her sovereignty. On the reverse, the coin bears the crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, symbols representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. The craftsmanship of the detail, even in a metal like copper nickel, remains striking to this day, especially in coins that have been preserved well. A coin in fine condition still retains much of its original character and design clarity, making it both a visual delight and a valuable piece for any collection. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Although the 1955 2-shilling coin was minted in decent quantities for circulation, finding one in fine or higher condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. Many of these coins were heavily circulated and lost their sharpness and detail over the decades. As a result, coins from this exact year that still show fine features and minimal wear have become highly sought after. Collectors are particularly interested in building complete sets of early Elizabeth II coinage, and the 1955 florin is considered a key date in these sets. Its age, design, and the transitional nature of its metal composition only add to its rarity, pushing demand higher every year. In terms of market value, the 1955 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in fine condition has shown a strong upward trend in auctions and private sales. While values can vary depending on exact grading and eye appeal, coins in fine condition are now attracting prices in the range of $120,000 or more, with exceptional specimens demanding even higher premiums. These figures may seem modest at first glance, but remember, this is for a coin that once held minimal face value and was never intended to be collectible. The trajectory of its appreciation is what makes it so exciting. When part of a complete early QEI set or offered in graded packaging, values can rise significantly, making this an excellent coin for both beginner and seasoned collectors. For those interested in adding this wonderful piece to their collection, here are some key tips. Always ensure you're buying from reputable dealers or auction houses to guarantee authenticity. Look for coins that retain good detail, especially around the Queen's facial features and the fine lines of the reverse design. Even in fine condition, avoid coins with major dents, corrosion, or extreme discoloration. Storing the coin in a dry, stable environment using archival safe holders will help maintain its condition and value over time. And finally, stay informed. Keep an eye on coin catalogs, forums, and live auctions to track demand and pricing trends. This is a coin that continues to gain interest, and being knowledgeable will help you make smart collecting choices. The 1955 United Kingdom 2-shilling copper-nickel coin in fine condition is much more than a piece of spent currency. It's a rising star in the numismatic world. Its historical roots, elegant design, increasing rarity, and strong demand in today's market all contribute to its growing value in dollars. For collectors who recognize the long-term potential of such coins, now is the perfect time to secure this gem before prices rise further. Next up, the 1949 United Kingdom 2-shillings coin, also known as the florin. This coin, even in circulated fine condition and composed of copper-nickel, is turning heads in the global auction scene. Collectors from around the world are now paying serious attention to this vintage British currency, and its value in the dollar market is making headlines. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just stepping into the hobby, this is one coin that deserves a spot in your collection. To understand the true worth of the 1949 2-shillings coin, we have to go back in time. The florin was first introduced in 1849 as a way to simplify currency and move towards decimalization, but the 1949 version comes with its own unique history. Post-World War II Britain was in a period of economic rebuilding, and coinage from this era reflected a turning point in British society. Minted under the reign of King George VI, the 1949 2-shillings were struck at a time when the country was recovering and redefining its place in the world. The florin stood as a symbol of stability, and although it was eventually phased out by decimal coinage in 1971, the coins from the 1940s remain as historical reminders of Britain's resilience. What makes the 1949 2-shillings coin truly special are its design features and composition. Made from copper-nickel instead of silver, this coin carries the royal crown Tudor rose on the reverse side, a striking floral emblem that represents England's rich heritage. Surrounding it are the thistle, shamrock, and leek symbols of Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, making this coin a unifying symbol of the United Kingdom. On the obverse side, we see the dignified portrait of King George VI facing left, with a Latin inscription that honors his rule. The detail in the design, even in circulated fine condition, remains impressive and adds to its collectible charm. One of the reasons this coin is generating so much buzz today is its growing rarity, especially in collectible condition. While many coins from the mid-20th century were minted in large numbers, not all have survived in good shape. The 1949 2-shillings in fine condition are becoming harder to come by, as many were worn out, lost, or melted down over the decades. Collectors today are eager to find coins that have maintained their detail and character. The copper-nickel composition ensures durability, but only a small percentage of these coins still maintain enough quality to appeal to serious buyers. This limited availability has led to a surge in demand, particularly among collectors looking to complete a King George VI series or those focused on British Commonwealth coinage. In terms of market value, the 1949 2-shillings coin is performing impressively in auctions and online marketplaces. While prices vary depending on the condition, even circulated fine condition examples are fetching notable figures. As of today, collectors are willing to pay anywhere between $200,000 for well-preserved circulated coins and in some premium listings or auctions, the price can climb even higher. What's most important to understand is that this coin is trending upwards in value. As demand increases and supply remains limited, these coins are quickly becoming prized possessions for investors and collectors alike. Its historical importance and aesthetic beauty are undeniable drivers of its rising market appeal. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their portfolio, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, always ensure you're buying from a reputable dealer or auction house. Authentication is key. Look for clear, readable inscriptions and the iconic floral designs that define this coin. It's also smart to consider coins that haven't been overly cleaned or altered, as original patina often enhances value. Joining collector groups, forums, or attending numismatic shows can also increase your chances of finding a great specimen at a fair price. And most importantly, stay informed about market trends, because the value of coins like the 1949 2 shillings is only moving in one direction upward. The 1949 United Kingdom 2 shillings coin is more than just an old piece of currency. It's a historical artifact, a beautifully crafted coin, and a valuable asset in today's collecting world. Even in circulated fine condition, it's making a strong mark in the dollar-driven auction market. As collectors worldwide recognize its significance, its popularity and price continue to rise. Next up, the 1956 2 shilling coin, especially in excellent condition, is making waves in today's action-packed coin market. With its rising value and strong demand among collectors worldwide, this vintage copper-nickel coin has become a hidden treasure that's gaining serious attention and serious dollar value. The British 2 shilling coin, or florin, has a rich and fascinating history that stretches back to the mid-19th century, originally introduced in 1849 as an early move towards decimalization. By 1956, the florin had firmly established itself as a key denomination in the UK's pre-decimal currency system. Minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the 1956 issue marked one of the early coins of her era, making it especially significant to both royal history enthusiasts and numismatists alike. At this time, Britain was undergoing a post-war economic and cultural revival, and the coinage of the period reflects both tradition and transformation. The 1956 2 shilling coin stands out with its striking design and craftsmanship. Made from copper nickel, this coin features the iconic crowned Tudor rose on the reverse, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. The detail is sharp and in excellent condition. The floral emblems shine with incredible clarity and depth. On the obverse, a youthful Queen Elizabeth II graces the coin, with a regal portrait by Mary Gillick that adds further charm and elegance. The lettering, rim, and fields on a well-preserved specimen remain bold and crisp, giving it undeniable appeal in any collection. What sets the 1956 2 shilling coin apart in today's market is the growing rarity of high-grade examples. While many were minted for circulation, only a small percentage have survived in excellent or uncirculated condition. These coins are now being scooped up quickly by collectors who understand their value and potential for appreciation. The demand is particularly high among those building complete sets of Elizabeth II coinage or those focused on mid-20th century British currency. Coins with full original luster, sharp detail, and minimal wear are commanding top dollar at auctions and private sales, and the competition to own one is fierce. Now let's talk about value, because this is where things get exciting. A standard circulated 1956 2 shilling coin might fetch a modest amount, but when you look at examples in excellent or near-mint condition, the value can climb significantly. As of today's action market trends, well-preserved pieces are being valued anywhere from $75,000 depending on the grade, with some exceptional specimens reaching over $150,000 or more at auctions and collector shows. The coin's copper-nickel composition, historical importance, and collector demand are all contributing to this upward trend in value, and it's only expected to grow as more collectors enter the market. If you're thinking about adding the 1956 2 shilling coin to your collection, now is the time to act. Look for coins that retain sharp details, a clear portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and minimal surface marks or wear. Coins that have been well preserved in albums or original mint packaging often carry the highest value. Always buy from reputable dealers or auction platforms to ensure authenticity. And remember, even if you already own one, it may be worth having it professionally graded, because condition truly is everything when it comes to maximizing its market worth. The 1956 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is much more than just old currency. It's a historic and highly sought-after collector's item that carries both beauty and value. With its royal heritage, detailed design, and rising demand, This coin represents an excellent investment and a proud addition to any numismatic collection. Next up, we're diving deep into a true British classic that's capturing the attention of numismatists around the world. The 1951 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin, struck in copper nickel and now considered a rare gem, especially in very fine condition. If you're passionate about British coins or looking for investment-worthy numismatic treasures, then this video is for you. Let's begin by understanding the rich history and background of this remarkable coin. The 2-shilling, also known as the florin, has roots that go all the way back to the Victorian era. Originally introduced in 1849 as part of Britain's early steps toward decimalization, the 2-shilling coin became a fixture in UK currency. By the time we reached 1951, the coin was part of a crucial period in post-war Britain. That year was a time of rebuilding, of national pride, and of preserving traditional currency designs before the great coinage overhaul that followed in later decades. The 1951 florin was not issued for general circulation, but rather struck for collectors and presentation sets. That alone gives it historical prestige and a layer of exclusivity that few coins from the era can match. One of the most unique features of the 1951 2-shilling coin is its design and composition. Made from copper nickel, it measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 11.3 grams. On the obverse, we see the regal portrait of King George VI, finely detailed and sharply struck, especially in very fine condition where the features remain strong and expressive. The reverse showcases the crowned Tudor rose, flanked by a thistle and shamrock, beautifully representing the unity of the United Kingdom's nations. This emblematic design, paired with the words FID Def 2 Shillings 1951, creates a visually striking coin that radiates historical charm and sovereign identity. What truly sets the 1951 2-shilling coin apart is its rarity and increasing demand among collectors. Because it was not released for public circulation and only struck for sets, relatively few specimens are available today, especially those in very fine or higher grades. Coins in such preserved condition display minimal wear, clear detailing, and strong luster, making them highly sought after in today's market. Collectors and investors alike are turning their attention to these hidden treasures as they realize how underappreciated they've been for decades. The coin's limited availability, combined with its stunning design and historical context, creates a perfect storm of desirability. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: market value. The 1951 United Kingdom 2-shilling in very fine condition has seen a strong upward trend in the numismatic market. While values can fluctuate based on global collector demand, auction results and dealer listings consistently show this coin fetching impressive prices. In today's action-packed market, a very fine 1951 florin can command anywhere from $170,000, depending on the eye appeal and provenance. In certain auction settings, or with impeccable documentation, prices can reach even higher. As collector awareness grows and supplies dwindle, this coin's value is expected to rise, making it not only a historical piece, but also a smart investment. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1951 2-shilling coin, there are a few expert tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins with minimal surface wear and sharp details, especially around the portrait and floral reverse. Ensure the coin has not been cleaned, as original patina adds to its authenticity and value. Secondly, buying from reputable dealers or auction houses will give you confidence in authenticity and quality. Lastly, store your coin in a climate-controlled environment using acid-free holders to maintain its very fine condition and ensure its value continues to grow over time. The 1951 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is far more than just a piece of old currency. It's a historical artifact, a beautifully designed work of art, and a hot item in the modern collector market. With its rich royal heritage, limited mintage, and strong market presence, it stands tall among Britain's most desirable post-war coins. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer looking for a valuable addition to your collection, the 1951 2-shilling in very fine condition is a must-have. Its current value, rising demand, and undeniable charm make it one of the smartest and most rewarding coin choices you can make today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss our next deep dive into the rare coin world. Let us know in the comments if you've come across this coin or want to learn more about British pre-decimal treasures. See you in the next video.